Okay, this is our Supreme HD Fume Extractor. And when you pull it out of the box, you're gonna find at the bottom of the box 4 extra filters. And then there's one inside for a total of 5. So you're gonna have the fume extractor, you're gonna have the 2 hoses, you're gonna have the user manual, and you're gonna have the end pieces that go on it. There's 2 different ends that go on it. And of course the plug to plug it in. Okay, so once you get it out of the box, you're gonna wanna pull this foam piece off. You're gonna wanna take the wrapping off. You're gonna wanna pull your extension cord out. I'm not gonna unravel it yet. I'm gonna leave that for you to do. I'm just gonna test it. We test all equipment before it leaves. User manual is there. So these are the hoses. They come in a circle. I'm going to unwrap these and show you how these go on. So one goes on each side. So you take the bigger end. There's 2 different ends. One looks like that. That end's for your pieces, where your pieces go onto. This end is the end that goes into the extractor. So just stick it in the extractor, press it down all the way, and that's your one side. Do the same with the other, pull it out of the packaging. Again, big end, put that in. You can keep this straight for a minute and kind of push down on it, give it a good push down until it's sealed around here, around both sides, press right down. And then you can kind of pull these over to work on them to put the ends onto these. Okay, so now you want to put these 2 pieces on, okay? They're for each end, and you're gonna want to cup them over, they'll overlap it. I'll show you that in a sec. So you want to kind of take it and you want to go over it. And just kind of cup it around, and then you push it all the way up. I'll kind of zoom in on this. I'll bring you on a little zoom in. So you're going to want to just kind of cup it over it and then push it up to here. So you're cupping it over this piece here, and you're putting it up to here. Okay, and it's going to go right around here and seal there. So that's where you kind of want it to seal there. And now you can move it around and extract your fumes from where you have to. Okay, just gonna put the other end on here. And then we're gonna plug it in and show you how to turn it on and which end extracts from where. So again, we're just cupping it over and then just pushing it on. Making sure around the entire thing is sealed up to that point and evenly, of course. So now we're sealed, we're even, we got our 2 end pieces on. Then of course you take your plug, you can move these around now. So let's move it to like that for a minute. So on the side you have your plug. So you're gonna wanna take your extension cord or your plug at that point, plug it into the machine, plug it into the wall, of course, 110 outlet. And then your on and off switch is here. Okay, so once you're plugged in, then you can turn your power button on by flicking down. You'll hear a beep. And now this is your suck control. Basically your sucking, your suction power. So it starts off on off, and then you kind of turn it, and then there's an on, it'll come on. You'll hear it engage. And then the higher you turn this, of course, the larger it sucks. So for high production, you want to keep it on max. If you're only doing a few things, you can just suck it up on medium. But so to your desired level. And then you just turn it off when you're done. Make sure you're dialed down. And then you flick up on the switch to turn it off. Okay, so every month you're gonna have to change your filters. So there's 2 types of filters in this. So these are the smaller ones that go on the top, and you change these once a month. It comes with 5 it's good up to 6 months. On your 5th month, once you get to your 5th month, by your 6th month, you're gonna wanna buy the other filter. So there's a bigger filter that's inside this that these filters go on top of, which I'll show you in a second side. So there's a bigger filter that's inside, and that one, every 6 months you wanna pull out and then exchange it. And we sell the exchanges, of course, to get a new one. So you wanna get this every 6 months, and every month you're gonna change one of these small filters. So in order to do that, you're gonna put these up as kind of straight with a little bit of a curve. Put it straight for the most part, about a little more over half, and then just kind of give it a curve on each side. And that way it kind of balances this top piece out for when you're gonna take this off. So there's 2 clips on each side. You just flick up and then kind of tap it off. Other side, flick up, pull it off. Again, holding it with one hand here as you're doing it to make sure that this doesn't topple. And then once you have that, holding this at least with one hand securely, then pull this off, and then you can put this down somewhere temporarily. And then in the top, those are the 2 filters there. So these are the 2 filters. Okay, so one will come already with one in it, and that's good for a month. And again, every month you change it. You're good for 5 months total on the filters. And then you have another month after you put your 5th one in. You have by the 6th month, you're gonna get another big filter. And then you're gonna get extra filters here. So when you need to exchange the big filter, after you've exchanged your 5 small ones, by the 6th month, you're gonna wanna get one of these packages to put in. And what this comes with is one of the big ones. So you're gonna pull this out. I'll show you quickly. So pull this out. You're gonna pull this out. Okay. Pull this one out and then exchange it back in. And then you put it back inside like that. And then it comes with a pack of 5. So you're good for another 6 months. And then all you do is put one, take one out of the package in here again, and then just put it inside here. Okay, so make sure that's securely put down, nice and even all around. You have your one filter in. Then you're gonna take your top and you're gonna put it back on. You just put it back on the top nice and even. And then you're holding it again with one hand somewhere, it could be here. So just hold it down so it doesn't go anywhere. And then you put your clips back on to secure the top, both of them down. And then you place these, again, back where you want to go, or where they were. And that's it. That's our fume extractor from Supreme HD.